Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, I'm gonna read through the patch notes. I read it so you don't have to. I'm assuming a lot of these are a combination of the couple recent Forerunner server updates, so a lot of this might be familiar. But this is the global official patch notes coming, so it's an important one to confirm. And we'll know what's actually going live here soon versus potentially in the future. Also, my free-to-play little baby account here needs a home. Yeah, guys, I was not going to do this free-to-play challenge. I saw Fastidia's post about it like a week ahead of time and was like, next week we're starting this. I wasn't gonna do it. I knew I was gonna be too busy with Dragonair, my main account that I always ignore for this game, with FATELESS. I'm supposed to be playing Godforge regularly, and I want to do that. I want to be familiar. I want to give input and report bugs myself. I've had no time to do that because I got a bit distracted with this. I only started this challenge because I was actually planning to stop Dragonair. But I did change my mind there because I was able to find out that some good updates regarding server like transfers and the way the anniversary event for Dragonair is going to work. I was able to find out some good information there, so it made me be a little more willing to hold on, even though I was bummed that my server got a little bit screwed over by not going to the current one and having to be like over a month behind, like 2 months, a whole season behind the others that are currently going to season 8. So TLDR there. I'm still posting for Dragonair content on my other channel, and I do highly suggest people give it a shot. I have all the information on my other channel. You can click that, and I do have a link to download, and you get a free character and all that fun stuff too. Yes, yes. And yeah, it's fun. And I enjoy that still, but I do want to focus better Watcher of Realms, my main account, because Assassin's Creed collab is coming, right? And with the Assassin's Creed collab coming, how am I gonna do 2 of these? I was worried about that. I feel like the timing of this was actually not the best, which is why I wasn't gonna do it in the first place as well. Considering Assassin's Creed collab, like, ain't nobody got time to play 2 accounts. It's gonna be a lot of content. It's gonna be a lot of things to do. I wish that the free-to-play challenge was in during more of a lull period when there was literally nothing going on, no events, no collabs, no anniversary, no holidays, like as a time to fill the gap. But unfortunately, that was not the timing, and I knew I couldn't keep up with it, and yeah, I shouldn't have done it. I let peer pressure win. I half blame Odd One, but he's also stopping too. But he was the one that's like, why not? Just do it. You're gonna stop Dragonair anyway. And so I was like, okay, fine. But he was like, yesterday, he's like, I didn't got time to play this. I really don't think I should keep playing. I'm like, yeah, let's stop. We just immediately are like, yeah, let's give our accounts away. Let's do it. And I don't have a home for mine yet. So again, I want to give this account away to somebody, and maybe that can be you. Maybe that can be your friend. Maybe if you wanted to join the free-to-play challenge, but you forgot, you didn't notice till what feels like too late. There's still multiple days to start a brand new account though. But if you want to start the free-to-play, the pure challenge, get on the leaderboards, grind really hard. Oh, and actually have some good summons here ready. Over 200 summons ready to go for Assassin's Creed. I've got that covered. Also to note, Sun Wukong banner is here. So I suggest people pull close to on the Eivor banner. Try to stop before hitting a pity, then switch to Sun Wukong and hope to get him early. Then you don't need 400 summons to do both things. I wouldn't do this, then pity swap here, because what if you just get Malvira instead? And then you still gotta pull 200 to get Eivor. So I think the opposite pity swapping is actually smart to do here. Highly suggest that, and I would love to find a little home for this account. If not, I'll just delete it. It's fine, it's not a big deal. But I figure there might be someone out there that would like to start. Or maybe you literally just started playing, you've played for like a week, and you wish you had more ready for the AC collab and a little bit of a better start. maybe that's you. So yeah, send me a message. Feel free to message me on Discord or at me in my Discord Watcher of Realms chat, or just reply. But yeah, I'll have to communicate on Discord to switch accounts either way. Okay, that part is now over. Free to play conversation is now over. Alright guys, so I'm jumping in here after my video was done. Was literally just going to make a thumbnail for it. The video showing this. The video showing this wall of text. And now this pops up. So I'm glad I caught it before I actually posted my video. So if I have any weird cuts or, I don't know, I'm gonna have to edit some of my video, so I apologize if I miss some things and it's confusing, but let's jump in here at this new version update content preview. And yeah, I'm not going to make a separate video on the forms in game from the test server, which I'll post a couple days because the details are right here. And like, if you want to see it in game, it's already on the Forerunner server. Fastidious put a video out on that already. And I feel like by the time I put a video out from the test server, it's old news. It's not that interesting unless I was actually testing them in action, comparing damages, comparing new teams, whatever, which I wish I had time to do. But as always, that is not my ability. I'm so busy, which is why I stopped the free-to-play. Okay, new version content preview. Exciting news, Commanders! Our latest update drops on the 24th, bringing you a new hero aspect system that offers more gameplay possibilities for your heroes. The campaign trial mode, where you can build the optimal lineup using the heroes provided to face tougher challenges, as well as a new gear and a new artifact. Scroll down for all the details. So it looks like this has a little bit of the things I'm going to talk about in the patch notes. So what I'll do is I'm going to cut to reading the patch notes and then cut in the moments that make sense. I hope. Or I'm going to try to. I apologize. I did not plan to have to bounce back and forth. We have the aspect information here. We have the update information here. It's all going to, again, feel very familiar to the Forerunner server, but this is what's really here now. Let's turn off the free-to-play branding and continue onward. So the aspect stuff has been shown. I will give a show. I'm not going to make a video showing the forms until I literally can take a look when they're on my account specifically, because even though we have a test server thing coming out where we actually can test them, so stay tuned the next few days, that'll be coming. But Fastidious does have a video where he went on someone Forerunner server account and showed the actual forms in game. It is on Forerunner now, so I don't really feel like waiting to show just the things on the test server when people can already do that on Forerunner feels a little bit weird. So I will not make a separate video on that until it actually opens up. So this is a big thing though. This is the new development of aspects, right? So it's an advanced hero development feature, unlocking when a hero reaches max level and promotion grade. You must first obtain the exclusive aspect item to activate an aspect. Once activated, you can choose an aspect to equip. After the version update, Silas and Valkyra are the first heroes to receive aspects, with each hero having 2 aspects. Aspects for other heroes will be released in the future. Equipping an aspect changes a hero's appearance and grants a passive effect. The passive effects of the first batch of aspects are as follows. Silas, the Wraithbane, during the ultimate, when the soul sniping hits a target, it bounces to adjacent enemies. The damage multiplier of the bounce soul sniping is reduced by 60%. The Drake's Bane changes his attack type to magic. Damage type to magic. And each attack inflicts a 50% slow for 3 seconds. Awaken 5 now increases the target's max magic damage taken by 15% instead. And Valkyra, the last night, every 2 basic attacks inflict radiant erosion on the target for 10 seconds. If the target is already inflicted with radiant erosion, deals 40% true damage instead of inflicting it again, or 100% true damage during the ultimate. Everwinter Air during the ultimate expands attack range, and each attack inflicts 1 stack of Winter's Bite on the target for 3 seconds. So it's really fun. Both really allow the heroes to have totally different synergies and usage, and I love that. So in addition to passive effects, aspect development will be available in future updates. More attribute bonuses and skill effects. Stay tuned. Other aspect items. So the first 4 will be available through the following methods. The Silas's Wraithbane After the version update, you'll be able to attain this completing the achievement Deep Sea Hunter, which is clearing stage 18 of Gear Raid 3. Drakesbane, obtained from the Engravers Exhibition event that will start on the 21st of September. And Valkyra's aspect, it will be a sign-in event starting the 21st of September. Or Everwinter's Night, the achievement Faction Savvy by clearing all stage 15 faction trials except for Arbitration and Dominion. So those are coming later, so keep that in mind. All right, so yeah, we had all the details there. Now let's see a little bit more. The requirements are the hero reaches max level and promotion grade, like we said. More possibilities, more ways to play. Hero aspects introduce a brand new development feature designed to offer more gameplay possibilities for your heroes. Freely switch between aspects. Each hero will have multiple aspects, which will be gradually added in future updates. Each aspect comes with a brand new appearance, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we've said that. Various sources, we described that in the patch notes already. And then regular updates, there will be more heroes, so stay tuned. Yep. So first batch of hero aspects is Silas, getting these different effects, a little bit of blue glow. It's pretty cool. With this extra glow here, a little bit different. But yeah, the first one is the soul sniping bounce. And then we had the magic, turning into magic damage. That is just a quick visual on those. Then we had the Valkyra ones we talked about, where it was either the Winter's Bite or the Radiant Erosion version. So those are pretty cool. I like the actual, like, her eyes glow and she looks a little crazy in the Radiant Erosion, a more Arbiter one. So we've already read through those skills, so we're going to move on. And the first batch of hero skin aspects. So they do correspond with the skins you purchase as well. That's so good. I was wondering, I just thought of that. I'm like, oh, are they gonna go to just the old appearance? No, they actually change the skins. Oh my gosh, I love that. Wow. Okay, so extra icy Valkyra or extra glowing radiant Valkyra. I love it. Okay. So I didn't think that was even gonna show up in game until after the ones like in September, but apparently it's already coming. Okay, so we have an update again on the 24th, or more like the 25th for most of us. Coming next, or when is that exactly? That is, yeah, Tuesday. Okay, next week when I'm gonna be away. I will be away for Gamescom in Germany as well with Fateless. So when you guys notice me not making many videos or any videos next week, possibly, that is why. I don't think I'm going to have a single moment to make a video. So I might try to do some things ahead of time, but I might not. And that's okay, but I'm still here. I might try to post some behind the scenes or fun stuff from being at Gamescom with the Fateless crew, but that's about it. I don't think I'll have any time. And if I do, it'll probably be just recordings from my phone. And we'll see. If I can summon. Oh yeah, I'll arrive back on the weekend. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So, updates. Let's read through and see what actually is coming to the global servers. Heroes. The following heroes have been adjusted in this update. If these heroes were used in your autofight records, your autofight records may be affected. You can manually challenge the stages to update your autofight records. Optimize the rage consumption mechanics of ultimates for heroes with potent surge mechanism. If current rage is higher than 100% of the rage cap, but lower than 200%, casting the ultimate will only consume rage equal to 100% of the rage cap. I'm curious how this one's gonna flow. So it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm so not good with the timings with rage regen. That one I want to see how it affects our battles. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have a good hypothesis or understanding of this. That might be a math beyond my brain, or maybe I just need more coffee to think that one through. Okay, Twin Fiend. Fixed a display issue with Rage on the skill interface when Twin Fiend's ultimate is at level 2 and level 3. Jezebel. Let me get comfy here. So her description was optimized. And now it will say, lasts for 10 seconds. Deals 40% single target physical damage per second, doubled against airborne units, and inflicts 25% vulnerability physical damage for 3 seconds. Up to 3 seeds of malice can exist on the field. Suyu is getting a buff. Optimize the ultimate casting. If there are enemies within attack range, the deployment animation can be interrupted to cast the ultimate early. I love that. Return Spirit, new effect, reduces our AoE damage taken by 80%. Bone Biting Cold is being changed to every 2 basic attacks. The next basic attack deals up to 420% AoE damage that ignores up to 50% of defense to 8 targets in range. When the target is inflicted with Radiant Erosion, deals an extra 270% true damage. This is a buff from only 200%. If the target's HP drops below 40% and they're inflicted with Winter's Bite or Freeze, instantly kills the target, excluding bosses and elites. And her exclusive artifact is going to be changed to increases damage by up to 35%. When dealing direct damage, has a 50% chance, up from 20, to inflict 1 stack of Radiant Erosion for 10 seconds on the target. Boreas is being added to the North Throne, finally, where his frosty self belongs. Volca fixed an issue where certain heroes occasionally could not restore HP properly through Scarlet Feast. This could be really big if you guys were having issues with Volca, or Volca's in your team, or you took her out of your team because you didn't feel like it was doing enough. Maybe this is why. I don't know which certain heroes, though. That's the only question. And Dane optimized the loading logic for the visual effects of the skill Rain of Fire. Lady Mina fixed an issue where her visuals would occasionally appear incorrectly when she was stunned after casting her ultimate. Then we have new gear and gear adjustments. New gear sets will drop from Gear Raid and Gear Dungeon. Please go to your gear recommendations and adjust your plans to avoid selling gear by mistake. This will be important afterward. I'm sure creators and community members will drop updated gear plan codes to do once the new sets are here. So be mindful of that, and yeah, at least maybe trust someone else's suggestions if you're not quite sure yourself. 2 gear sets are being added. Drake's Fire is a new gear sets are being added. Drake's Fire is a 2-piece set, attack plus 30%. Each time burning is successfully inflicted on an enemy, increases damage by 1% for 5 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. Goldmane, 2-piece set, HP plus 30%. Each time a hero uses a basic attack to deal damage to an enemy, deals extra true damage equal to 4% of the hero's max HP. Love that. And Grey Fang, 3-piece set, basic attack damage 35% after killing an enemy, increases the penetration by 15% for 10 seconds. And here are what those new gear sets look like. Drake Fire. Oh, I like that. Very cool dragon. Little, Hydra. The Goldmane, of course, is a lion, and Grey Fang, a wolf. Those are the new pieces of gear being added, or sets of gear being added. Xena's Amulet is being adjusted to reduces Xena's redeployment time by 15 seconds. It doesn't need to die first. Chaos Dominion gear, the ring, is getting a buff when HP is not at maximum. Damage plus 15%, full buff there. And a new artifact for the Tacticians, Sacred Banner. Increases healing effect by up to 30 upon casting the ultimate. Increases healing effect by 15 for 10 seconds. And then the new artifact, that banner that we just described, the Sacred Banner. Looks great. Okay, guys. Stage and gameplay adjustments. Gallery of War test is concluded. They've gathered feedback, blah, blah, blah. Your suggestions have been recorded. When the optimizations are complete, it will officially launch, and it won't be in that beta form. So please stay tuned. In campaign, there's a new feature called, I guess they're calling it Trials. Commanders can use preset heroes to clear highly challenging stages. Oh, I thought it was, okay, that makes more sense. Preset heroes to clear, I like that. I like that better. A normalized game mode for campaign. Yes, and that trial mode, let's get a little bit more of a visual here. So, BP will be adjusted to reflect max level and promotion grade. This adjustment excludes any additional enhancements from gear, artifacts, pantheon, bond skills, etc. So just like I said there, this is a normalized type mode. So like the little bonuses for the Abyssal Rift, Spectral Rift, we're going to have these little challenges, trials. All right, optimize the monster spawn timing and faction trials basic trial, allowing commanders with higher BP to clear the stage faster. Oh, I didn't do all my basic trials. That will be helpful. Optimize the artifact material raid experience. The boss will no longer cast shields during invincibility. Yeah. That's quirky. And then, oh yeah, I think there was another AMR change that makes that easier. We'll see. So other optimizations and adjustments added an auto explore feature to Void Rift. Clear Void Rift on the corresponding difficulty to unlock this feature and obtain rewards. Quickly, which is great. I want to just get it done. I don't want to have to click those few battles. I'm lazy, right? We did it a million times. I don't want to do it again. Optimize the quick clear experience. Daily free are increased to 20. Sped up the quick clear results animation. Added a unrelated. Added a Lord filter in the heroes feature. Added a bulk assemble button to the storage shards screen to quickly assemble all shards. Optimize the item display in the order of the Demon Soldier shop. Optimize the destination pages via Go for some of the daily quests. Adjust, yeah, so often it's like you use energy and it takes you to campaign. I'm like, I don't want to farm campaign. Or stamina, sorry. Alright, adjusted monthly quests. Add a new monthly quest and their corresponding rewards for players who have upgraded their monthly quest tier. Added a toggle for shop character dialogues. You can choose whether to display character dialogues in the shop on the Camp Skin Dwarven Association screen. AKA, the box doesn't have to block the booba. Yes. And then added Valara and Alicia to the relationships in Grand Archive. And fixed an issue where titles were displayed incorrectly in the Grand Archive. Profiles, and added hero story titles on the hero profiles. Alright guys, lots of details there, lots of fun stuff happening here. There's all sorts of updates being added, pay attention there. I think there was some pretty good info. I swear there was a oh yeah, this is nice to see the little gameplay guides are here. So if you guys want the TLDR for some of these heroes, this is a great place to start to get an understanding of where we're going to want to use them. It might help you decide who you want to pick if you are struggling in certain areas and you're not sure if you want to summon for these heroes. But yeah, that is the dealio. Good information and a big update coming next week. And let me know if whoever wants my free-to-play, I will let you guys know if it's still available. Ideally, just come and pop into my WOR chat in my Discord server under my community and ask if it's still available if you want it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.